Alright guys, here we are for another Lineage 2 server review. This time is L2aDream, L2aDream, L2aDream. Alright, L2aDream, L2aDream what? This looks like a fucking nightmare. Like you grind 24/7 and you obtain nearly nothing. But we will reach that in a while. So L2aDream, it's a mid-rate server, like 50 times rate, something like that. A Dina drop is okay. You can farm easily, many millions, but that if you make some shortcuts and stuff like that. So where we're gonna start in this server review. Okay. So we can start by where you start to go do quests and for what the quests are intended for. So since this is a crafting server, you are supposed to craft, buy materials. You can see there's a whole shit load of shops on city, and they all sell materials and other stuff like recipes, materials for armors, scrolls, full armors, A grade mainly. And at the beginning they cost a lot of money, so it's kind of difficult to get any kind of equipment that you need, so you gotta stick up with shadow weapons and shadow coupons. Basically this server sucks. It sucks. It fucking sucks. It really sucks, because this one and this kind of craft servers, they have everything to be cool and nice and have good longevity, but that's the problem when you have such high donations, or you have a donation shop in the server, and then you have like black market in the secondary server that you can summon items to players. And then there's even the third version where you can buy coins of luck, which is the in-game currency for the nation. Coin of luck, I don't have any here, but you can buy it to individuals like me. You know, I can farm like 100 coins selling in-game items and go to that site and sell them for a cheaper price, like 20 for 2 or something like that. Like you give like €2 and you get like 20 coins, very cheap, something like that. €10 will give you 50 coins, 20 will give you 100 and something. So when you have 100 and something coins, you can come to the community marketplace. You can even choose what you want to buy. It's like it's easy. You just have a list of gear here, over enchanted gear. Let's say I want to buy a draconic armor. And then what happens? You have +3, okay, it's not worth it, like 4 coins, +3. Draconic bowls at 7 coins, they were costing 100 coins some days ago. So let's say you got 100 coins, you can buy boots and gloves for 30 coins, but the price is even lower than this. You can even find better deals. So you will 15, 45, 45 and 20, 65. So for 65 coins you can get a full draconic set, which is cheap. If you buy 120 coins, let's say, for €20, is cheap. You can even look at the price. Like I said, the speculation here, this one +8 is cheaper than a +6, so you can get good deals. It's easy to get the good deals. I bought one dark crystal armor for +6 for 2 calls, and I sold them for 5. So yeah, if you have like some calls and some luck, coins of luck, you are able to trade for better deals and get more profits. But then you go, like I said, you even have, now you still have like 60 coins left, okay? 60 coins left. What we can buy with 60 coins? Let's say you want some weapon. Okay, 60 coins. You're a fighter, you just bought a draconic leather armor, right? So you can buy something with 60 coins. Alright, even if you buy like 3 or 4 or 5 draconic bows, you can try to over enchant them, okay? But I mean, come on, you're gonna pay to buy draconic bows plus 0 and enchant him. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. This one would be cool, although the passive, well, whatever, but 75, it costs a little bit more than what we're looking for, but this one is okay. 15 coins. You can buy one bow plus 3 with focus. 15 coins. Alright, not bad. It's a good deal. Let's say you buy it, then now you have full gear. You have full gear and you still have like 50-40 coins left. Now you can invest in jewels. Let's see what we have for jewelry. So 5 coins of luck. Cheap, right? Cheap. Plus 6, okay. 4 coins of Tatosha necklace. Cheap. Plus 6 again. Then another Tatosha. You can buy a full set. And a full set for fighter and a full set of jewels with 100 coins. Easy. Right? Okay, now you have full character. So you've just donated 20 euros and you have full character now. Now you do not have to grind. You do not have to spoil. You do not have to farm. You don't have to do anything except doing cool stuff like going for the tyrants in Primeval Island and getting top livestones and try to trade them for more calls. Or you can go for Rift. You can go for Rift, try to farm the boss, and you can get like more jewelry and Saint Spear, full Saint Spear. You can get that, and you can bring a spoiler and you get a lot of materials. So you know, it's like you jump the farming process, okay? So that's usually the problem here with these mid-rate servers, because if you jump the farming process, what does it happen? Then you go straight up to PvP. You go make people miserable the lives of the ones that are actually farming and doing something for themselves. And what's the purpose? Well, you just kill the competition. That's how you remain strong. But then you gotta think about it, like, am I gonna get stronger and be strong in an empty server? So what's the point of killing all the lobies and all the newbies that are trying to farm? That's the deal. In 2023, there's not much respect for the people itself. Like, everyone just PKs everyone. There's no respect. You cannot see a guy farming near or close to you because you will PK him, because there's not enough mobs for everyone. It's like it's an empty server. There's, you know, I'm being ironic here, but you know, when you have so many rooms and so many choices, because this is not like a limited server. You can teleport to everywhere. You have teleports to all the towns. You can go farm Dragon Valley. Let's say you want to try to drop a Dark Crystal or Talon heavy armor. You can go to Dragon Valley. You can go to the Catacombs. You can go wherever they drop, because it's a retail-like server. So you even can go to Staccato Nest. So many chances, so many options. But no, people just go always or usually go to the same places over and over again, and it gets crowded. And I understand that if it's a small closed server where you only have like 3 or 4 areas to farm. But no, you have Monastery of Silence. You can go to Forge of Gods. You can go to Pagan Temple. You can go to Staccato Nest, like I said, the Catacombs for Ancient Adena. You have to do that. So there's so many options in this server. But when you start getting PK'd and you're starting to get killed, you have 2 options. Or you donate to skip the farming, or you leave. And probably people choose the second option because they start to see that the server is getting emptier, or it's not worthy to donate, and that's it. Then the server starts to die. Like when I started to play here, I think it said here on the, I think it doesn't even say here the how many days work, but when you log in, it usually says that the days work, you know, how many days the server is on, and I think I've entered in the 8th day. So this one would be like the 8th, I think 8th, I don't know, but it's like 20 something. So I've been here like for 2 weeks, and this is what I've accomplished. Let's check my warehouse. So I had a lot of crappy weapons from the beginning. I even stored the shadow ones. I got some drops from mobs, but usually they're really crappy. Like no one buys this stuff. I've got some Talum helmet, which I don't need anymore because I have the full set. But then that's it. This is my gear, like all the mats, all the stuff. After crafting a Heaven's Divider, these are my recipes that I've made on Varka quests, and it was an absolute waste of time because when I entered here, I got invited by Deathman, the clan leader from Wings of Sorrow. So I came here from L2 because on damage there wasn't anything to do actually. The character is on top level, it has like all the augmentations needed, it's an easy server. So I started to think, well, this is getting boring. So Lineage 2 is like nearly dying again for me. But then I got the invitation to check L2aDream, and I came here, and I kind of liked it because I like crafting servers, I like to farm, I like to over enchant stuff in a legitimate way, not just donating. I like to do my stuff, I like to trade, I like to spend time in game, I like to farm with people, and help each other evolving. Like we go to this place, we need this amount of shards or heads for a weapon. We go and we just get out when we have enough for 2 weapons for each one of us. That's how I do things. That's how I've always done things with my people, and that's what I thought would happen here. But no, I came here, I started to level up. Then I found a good friend like on the name of Slade Elf. From the beginning we started to play together, I think from the first day actually, since he was a summoner, elf summoner, and I was a Hawkeye. I thought, well, how am I going to farm instead of just killing one by one? So since I've played on low rate like 1 time or 5 times low rate, I also had the same problem. I had a Hawkeye, and I had to farm Varka alone by doing trains. I had to farm Fog for recipes alone for doing trains, because mainly the server was dying, and I wanted to have the experience. The server was L2 Dune back in 2008, something like that, and the server was getting empty, but I wanted to do the experience, to know how hard it was to do stuff like that. So I've made the Varka quest. I also got the recipes. Then I went to Fog. I also got the recipes. This on L2 Dune, and even here. But like I said, they are now, and they were always a waste of time, because I've never actually made anything, or nothing very hard, let's say, nothing very hard, or you know, that would count for anything, except maybe some rifts one or two bosses. The Varkas boss, both Varkas boss, I think I killed with clan. But then there's the language problem. I mean, I'm Portuguese, I speak English, I don't understand Greek. And well, yeah, they're very cool people, very nice people and stuff, but then there's the language barrier. You know, sometimes they just go, and I'm like, okay, so where are you guys going? What are you guys doing? What are you guys gonna do? I have to ask what people is doing. They just don't ask me like, oh, do you want to come here? Do you want to do this? No, it's complicated, you know. So that's one of the reasons I've played alone most of times. But well, that's how it is. So one time we were like 10, 12 Portuguese guys, and we had a Greek guy, and we always spoke on English, even between us, because we wanted him to understand what we were talking about. So yeah, that's how we roll. Even with just one or two foreign guys, we had like people from Lithuania, Greece, I don't know, Australia, and we always spoke in English with them. So it's an option. You want to form a group, or you just want to form a group of some guys, and you know, that's it. So yeah. So what I've accomplished was this shitty warehouse with a lot of stuff that I haven't even used, because there was no need for that. The server was giving like 2 times drop some days ago, and it was easy to farm almost to 1 billion Adina. And I had bought like Talum heavy set with some Adinas and stuff. It was very expensive, 200,000 million. 200,000 million, 200 million actually, 200 million for gloves, and 180 for body plus 4. So, and I bought like boots plus 6 for 1 coin or something like that, 2 coins. It was cheap. Like I said, it's cheap. But at the beginning, you don't have anything. You don't have anything to trade for it. I still have no grade because I was too lazy to buy B grade, because I was waiting for the S grade. So yeah, this is just laziness, these juvels. So again, on the warehouse, that's what I have achieved. Some recipes, 1 stage 13 crystal, green. Unfortunately, I was going to make a dagger for PvP, but I couldn't get any gear. So how can I get a dagger for PvP? How can I keep PvP here if it's not possible? It's like, so server is nice. The server is nice. Was nice. It was nice to play here. Like again, this is exactly the same model as L2 Global. I played, that was the last server I've played like 6 years ago, something like that. And exactly the same method. It's the same crafting method, the same farming method. Basically it's just the same template with different NPCs, and basically that's it. So in here you have to pay to win, because if you farm, it's not even going to buy you won't survive. You don't farm to survive. You gotta buy some gear to survive. Basically the server is cool, but it's crappy at the same time, and it's gonna last at least 1 or 2 months, like most of the servers are nowadays. It's already getting empty. When I started, there was people running around everywhere in Giron. I can show you in Goddard, see if there's any action, or a little bit more. So what's going on here? There's a lot of tunes, but there's no people running around. There's no people teleporting anywhere. There's nothing going on. mainly there are bots farming ancient Dina and stuff like that because it's easy, and that's it. Basically, they're still farming because they're bots. Because people with a good logic and good sense of when do you know how to stop the server would stop already. Because there's only bots. I'm not even going to the catacombs to check, but mainly they're bots. Admin was never a very movement, and it didn't have any much movement, this Aden city, so it's normal to be like empty, like few shops selling stuff for novelists. They've been here since the beginning. I've started here, like it's always the same shops in the same place. Then we can go to Rune. Rune, it used to have some activity too, because you have Staccato Nest, you have the back entrance for Maj, you have Pagan Temple, you have all those cool places that you can go to farm and do stuff, but it's empty too. Always the same shops, like ghosts of the shops. Okay, it's I think most or some of the shops are even summoned by the server, by the GM, just to make the server crowded. Because come on, who's going to have the effort to make this amount of shops and getting the drops by hand? They won't. I mean, it's just the amount of time you need to place and set up these shops. It's like a fucking whole day. So at least for the method I know, because this is the offline method, you just go offline and you stay with the shop open. If you just go directly by marketplace, you don't need the character here. I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't think so, because my character was selling stuff and he's never been in the shop. So this is summoned by the GM for sure. What else? Well, there's not much more to say about this. I guess it's like, then there's the farming guide that I'm going to make, which can help in this kind of servers. It won't help you much in this one because it's already dying. So it's a shame, but yeah, it's already dying in 25 days. Just look at this. It's dead. It's completely dead. And because of the reasons I've told you. It's like, if you donate, it's cool. You fight. You have PvP. You skip the farming process. But if you want to farm and you want to go to PvP next, forget go PvP. You just have to farm, and you're gonna get PK'd all the time, most of the times. And if you're not getting PK'd, you're getting KS'd all the time too, because if you go with the Warlord, they will steal your trains. If you go with the Mage and you have like B grade weapon, they will steal your drops anyway, because they're stronger. I even had the case where I was farming on Varka with the Hawkeye or something like that, or was with the Warlord something, and some guys just came to PK me because there was a mob there, like a Varka commander, and the Varka commander drops like champion coin and 200,000 or 300,000 Dino, you know, just 300,000, you know. And I got PK'd by that, for that, you know. That's the lack of respect in this game nowadays. People doesn't even have any fear to drop the items, because when you see that, they see that you're alone, they see that it's stronger than you, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna come back and die again. You're just gonna come back and die again. And they don't even have any respect or don't fear for dropping any items, because, I mean, if I see a guy alone, he's weaker than me, and I PK him, then I just go clear karma. The dude respawns, I kill him, I go clear the karma again. So yeah, that happened to me because I was basically, most of my times I was alone doing stuff that I thought they were going to help the clan, crafting mainly, because I thought, well, since I'm doing Varka quest and other people are already doing fog and going to Staccato Nest, so we can actually craft like a lot of armors and weapons and stuff like that, and we can over enchant. But no, that didn't happen. So yeah, that's how it went. So basically that's like just a couple more days. I started to think to quit the server like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. I was thinking, well, it's just pathetic. I went to Talking Island. Finally I could get a hand of T-Rexes by myself alone. A thing that I thought I couldn't do very so soon, you know. But there's always a time in the day that the server gets a little empty and stuff. But at that time, I think it was in the afternoon, and I'm thinking, it's in the afternoon. There's no one in Primeval Island right now. What's going on? It's like, it's strange. This place is usually always crowded by people PvPing and you know, trying to PK you for the T-Rex, but no, there was no one there. So I went there with the Titan. I died like 2 or 3 times trying to reach the T-Rex. Then I got the T-Rex. I killed like 3 or 4 T-Rexes, and then I got stunned and died. So yeah, basically, it wasn't. I didn't want to go walk and try to reach the same area again. It was just painful, and I was like thinking, just why? Come on, server is getting empty. I'm not even gonna be able to trade these top stones for coins of luck, or I don't know. I'm not even willing to augment shit because it's so boring to try to augment the crystals, etc., and fail and switch and go. So no. And then I came to Jiran, and I've seen a city that was even emptier than it is right now, with just dead, no life, no one running around, no one buffing, no one doing anything. Just like this, like, let's see how many shouts for cells. Like, okay, we still have some shouts here, but compared to last week, okay, 23 days. So I entered here in the 8th day, so 15 days, let's say. So it's this dude wants to sell a DB plus 10 by 100 calls. Okay, that's cool. It's a good price now. The server is getting empty. It's a very good price. Plus 10, I would buy it, but I don't have 100 calls. Well, this is Deathman sending me a PM asking me if I'm a streamer. No, I'm not a streamer, dude. I just stream once in a while. I just do server reviews and make some guides here and there, how to farm, how easy is the server, how good, how bad, comparing to others that I've played, and what I think of it. Basically, that's it. And yeah, this one had everything to be nice, but let's focus. Where was I? Yeah, server was getting empty. A lot of people shouting, a lot of people buying and selling stuff. You wouldn't see a draconic bow plus 10 for 100 coins of luck for sure, because that's like 2 weeks ago, 1 week, something like that. Plus 7 was 110, 120 coins, maybe 100. So now plus 10 is 100 now. So you get it. You can actually get good gear now, a little better. But what for? And how? If no one is selling stuff or buying stuff for coins of luck. I mean, I can try to sell Ancient Adina for coin of luck, but probably I will have like a very, very bad price. That's it. There's no will to continue here anymore. So yeah, I will make the farming guide, novelist guide, spoiling guide, I don't know, some guides to help on the next ones that are like this. And that's it. Let me just think if there's anything else that I want to say about this game, this server. Not that I can remember, except what I've already mentioned. People have no respect in 2023. They are still selfish and greedy. They want all the rooms for themselves. They want all the drops for themselves. They never think in a whole. They always think in me first, then you, and maybe me, still me. So yeah, it's a shame. But yeah, that's how society goes. And that's it. I think there's nothing much to cover around. You see, when my novelist is the only sound in town, it's because the server is empty. This is the only sound going around. There's no sound. It's completely dead. Alright. Anyway, I'll just run around here, some here and there, see if something comes to my mind to talk about the server. Because so far, I don't think there's not much more to say. Nope. I don't remember anything else. So, well, yeah, one system that I actually like in the server. Let's talk about the good stuff then. The community, it's cool. You have a marketplace comparing to other stuff, other servers. It's cool. You have a community where you can have the marketplace, where you can put your items to sell very easily. You will spend 10,000 million Adina and get a refund for no, you use 10 million and you have a refund for 10,000. I think that's not right. I think that's not balanced. If you want a refund, you should have a refund for the full money, not just 1%. But I don't know if it's bugged, if it's supposed to be that way, but to me it doesn't make much sense. If you want to put the item, you should pay the price, okay, but you've made a mistake, and then it refunds only 1%, 10% of the amount that you've placed the item, and you still have to make profit out of it. It doesn't make sense to me. Well, if anyone knows, correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, but it's a cool process here. You can actually find very cheap and very fast items, very good, and the materials and the scrolls, and you even have the private shops for Adina. So yeah, it's not everything is bad. this system is cool. I've never been in a server that had this kind of system, and it's nice. It's nice because it helps a lot to shortcut where you have to search for stuff and the prices and the competition, and sometimes you just have to look at this price of these gloves. 300 million Adidas. Why? I mean, come on. The balance is it so messed up that you have to sell A grade armor for 300 million Adina? If you sell this for 300 million, then there will never be S grade selling for Adina. You only sell S grade for Coin of Luck, and it shouldn't be working like that. Another thing that I kind of find that's odd here, it's the over enchanting. I mean, to make one weapon you have to farm at least 10,000 Staccato Fangs if you don't have any materials. So that's 10,000 Fangs, okay? If you want to make like 10 weapons, how long it will take you? And if you try to over enchant it, how long will it take you to get the S grade enchants? Because it wasn't easy to get a couple of them. Like well, if it's just split up by 2, then it's easy. You will do it very fast. But even the enchants, the materials, I don't think it's not easy, even if you spoil them. So what is the rate? How do people like mass craft? Is it even possible? Because yeah, you know, I didn't even try, because I did it on L2 Global. I've made like 10 draconic bows or something like that, and it took me some time. It took me some time. I to gather all the weapon scrolls, to gather all the fangs and materials, and I even made like small level dwarfs to spoil more materials from low grounds, and it took me a long time. And I didn't even made any plus 10 draconic bow. They all broke going from 9 to 10. I remember that. So all that farming for nothing, you know. So yeah, what's the point of you cannot even dream of getting a bow plus 10 if you're not lucky. So yeah, it's grinding, and it should be fun, but now you just shortcut it by donating. That's why that's why you see it like this. So yeah, I think now I've covered most of it. I even talked good about the marketplace and the community. The raid bosses, you have a spawn timer here, okay, it's nice, okay, cool. But let me show you one thing. Maybe let's see. Okay, so you have a Zaken earring plus 6. I mean, who in their perfect state of mind will sell a Zaken earring instead of giving it to the clanmates in a mid-range server like this? Why do you want to sell it? Do you really need these 220 coins of luck? Because if you're selling this, it's because probably you already have one. And, you know, why? Why? Just why? Why don't you share to your clanmates? Whoever this guy is it, if it's a clan, I don't understand. If it's GM summoned, then yeah, then I get it. And I saw also Frintesses selling. Maybe I've typed it wrong, so let's just go for the... Okay, Zaken, here it is, the same. I've just biome. Why you sell a biome? Why don't you give it to your clanmate, bro? There's a lot of people going to biome, unless you're going alone and you kill biome alone and you have like 10 rings and you are willing to give one for some coins. Why are you selling biome? man. There's a whole group of people needing a biome which will make them stronger to help you on PvP and help on farm and do a lot of stuff. And Queen Ant as well. Like, I don't know now, but when I, like last week, I don't even know if like 2-3 days ago, but people were streaming the epics. And sometimes I've seen so many people. One time I saw so many people in Aden Town going for biome. I think it's like it looked like 100 people, and then they're selling a biome for coins. I mean, come on, you're just leeching all of those people to get you a biome ring, and then you sell it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Even on Ant Queen, probably like 2, 3, 4, 5 full parties to get one ring, and you sell this ring. What is this? Alright, economy. Oh, the server. We need donations. Yeah, donations make the server alive. Look at the state of the server. This is why it's dying. It's because of donations, man. It's unbalanced because of that. When you stop getting greedy and having like 3 ways to make money out of a server, in the main server, in the black market, and on individuals, maybe if you're willing to do that, you just need to expand the server time for at least 1 year, because plus 16 is okay. It's balanced. A mage against fighter. I think fighter still have a chance with plus 16 weapons and plus 16 jewels. With plus 20 and augmentations and stuff, like on L2 damage, fighters get decimated. Archers, I don't know about daggers, but I think they are getting killed easy. Even with it double MDef against Spellsingers, because it's L2 damage is a Spellsinger server. Here I don't even understand what this server is, because a Titan with a clean Heaven's Divider would kill me in 2-3 hits, and just one Titan with the clean Heaven's Divider killed like a full party of mages twice. I mean, why? I understand Titan is very strong in these kind of servers, but how doesn't he not die to a party of mages attacking him? How can the damage be so low that the dude can wipe like 6 or 5, 6, 7 of us so fast with 1-2 criticals, and we cannot kill him? The balance here is somehow it's okay, but in other ways, how can a HD plus 3, let's say, deal so much damage? The buffs have a lot to do with that too, but even though how can a mage party not kill a Titan? So let's see if we have more rings. Okay, we have another Ant Queen ring. Oh, I would love to see an Antares here, or I've seen Frintessus, but I would love to see Antares or a Valakis. Fortunately, there are not still any available. There will be, but not now. Augments. This augmentation thing. You can trade the augmentations. It's nice, but I never tried if I could have like an augmentation, trade the weapon, stay with the augmentation, and the other dude buff it and trade me back again. If that would work, that would be unbelievably nice and good. But unfortunately I didn't have the chance to try it. Anyway, augmentations. That's another thing. Well, I've seen people. Then again, when you are a part in the clan, you are supposed to make the stuff as a group, as a clan, as not as an individual. So then I see it like I see people like selling these weapons or good augmentations, like let's say dual might. They're selling. Okay, they're selling, and Why? Because they want coins of luck, they want to get stronger. But they always forget that there's another dude in his clan that doesn't have dual might, you know, and he probably needs that shit. But they never think about it. They just think about my character. Yeah, my character is gonna get strong, and I'm gonna get all the PvPs, and I'm gonna kill everyone. It's like, I don't understand. Is it really, how do you think this works? You have 2-3 guys strong, and the other ones that can't even deal any damage. You know, it's like I said, it's operandus mode, and modus operandi. Let's. I'm not used to this. I never did this like this, so it kind of bugs me. $500 coins of luck. Passive wild magic level 10. Okay, 500 coins. 500 coins is 100 euros or something like that on the individual shop. 100 euros. You're gonna pay 100 bucks for a weapon in the server that's about to die, and they say it's going to merge with another one that's already dead. If the other one is already dead and this is dying, what's the logic on that? How can that make sense? And you see, the service is so active right now that even the whole clan is gathered in Jiran doing absolutely nothing, just idling in town, because Deafman already donated, so he doesn't have anything to farm for, achieve for. He got the castle apparently, so yeah, there's nothing else for him to do. Rhino, I think he also donated, so there's no need to farm. Well, they skipped farming, so yeah, okay, it's cool for them. They have spare time. Maybe they farm with another characters, so they can protect. I can even do that. I can't farm with a dual box and go protect with my main, because I'm so weak that I rather just farm with my main, and that's it. So that's how it goes. Server is empty and it's getting dead. The pain about crafting is that you can also be lucky and succeed the craft, or you can fail the craft. So yeah, you still have 60% chance of succeeding. Then you have the over enchanting stuff, and then you even have to go farm for the crystal to give special ability to the weapon. But that's on the farming guide that I will be doing next. I will make like the short videos, 20-minute videos, 15-20-minute videos for the farming guides, where to farm, what to farm. So yeah, I think it's worth it. So don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and make your comments, ask your questions. I'll be gladly answering to you and share my experiences along these Lineage 2 years back in the day, and well, about how it was and how it is. And I don't know, it's like I'm not a pro player, but I've played Lineage 2. I've played here and there. I've accomplished some stuff, so it's not like I don't know anything about the game. I know some stuff about the game. I don't know all about the game, because that's just too much. Besides, you have I think L2 Wiki and L2 PM Fun, where you can go and look for guides and how to make quests, where to farm for, or where is the best drop. So you have a lot of helps. And back in the day, they were already up, those websites. So we use those sites a lot. I don't know why these Agathians. Do they even do anything? Or do they just go with you and leech your XP? I don't know if they're actually worth it for anything. So, okay, I think now it's mainly, I covered like, whoa, Saint Spear, 3 coins of luck. This Saint Spear were costing like 7-8 coins. I bought mine for 5, so 3 coins. I could actually buy this one, give it to my friend Extreme if he actually comes to play here again. But I think after I quit, he won't join here again, so I could still buy it for him, but for that I'll rather buy this one for 6 coins or 7 coins. Well, they're so yeah, I'm gonna buy this one for 6 coins. Just gonna buy this one. It's cool. Nah, fuck that. Fuck it. Plus 10 Rakan, Shining Bow plus 10 focus. Alright. Yeah, the dude was selling a plus 10 by 100 coins. Then there's a point in time where you can actually manipulate the price of the things, where you can just see that the good deals are very cheap. If you have a lot of coins, you can buy like these heavy armors. You can just buy all these boots, plus 6, plus 3, and just ask double price. So yeah, you can even manipulate the prices here if you're rich enough. So, is there any draconic stuff? Imperial stuff, plus 10, plus 8, okay. So I think I saw a bow plus 13 already, so it's close to plus 16. When the server makes a plus 16 bow, or someone buys or summons a plus 16 bow, then it's just downhill. It's downhill now, but then it will be even going down faster, because the normal player starts to realize, dude, how can I actually achieve that shit? It's like, it's impossible. If you're good, if you don't want to surpass that and you just want to go like average gear and stuff, but if you want to have like top-notch gear, it's pointless. And I usually don't go for average gear. I usually go for the top-notch gear, because yeah, if I farm for something, it's better be good, because if I don't farm for it, that's, and I actually tried to farm, but draconic gloves, you can buy like all of these and try to over enchant. Okay, so, well, since I still have some coins of luck and stuff, let's see if I can buy some stuff from here cheap and over enchant. I could buy the gloves, but I mean, No. The server is getting with more people. There's actually more people starting to appear. Whoa. Is it a comeback? Oh, like maybe it is a comeback. I start to see people running around. Okay. It's reviving. Well, no, it's not. It's gonna stay dead. Events and bonuses. There was this event for the Valentine's Day or something like that, and I don't really understood the purpose. What was the purpose? What was the event purpose for the Valentine's Day? What is this? Like, what does this give to your character? What stats does it bring? Why does it keep filling on my inventory? It's like, do you really want to be worried, or do you really want to I mean, let's see all the quests I've made. The Varka one, there it is. The Fangs, Varka. I even went to the Imperial Tomb, but I think it's a PvP area. So I went there, I picked the quest, and I died. Someone killed me. Then I'm like thinking, what the hell's going on? Okay. Well, I farmed a lot of torches. I still have a lot of recipes that I could get, but what for? I can still trade for what? No, I don't think I can trade for anything. These Menage. So yeah, level 5. Some fragments. I like the rift. I like to do rifts. It's actually not very stressful. You can just farm at ease. No one bothers you. You will spoil and farm for what you actually need, which is enchants and some materials, some recipes. So yeah, rifts are good. Rifts are good. So yeah, well, that's it. This is the server review. It's like I will never play this kind of server again because of the unbalance of donation versus farm player. It's not even worth to try. It was nice to at least have the experience to confirm that this was the case again, and not going to the end to see where it's going to end or when, because it can take like 2 months and it's dying gradually, or it can just stop by next week and you're still trying to get stuff. So yeah, just one more